Hi, this is Margaret from Warm and Fuzzy Soapery, and today we're doing a remake of Under the Boardwalk. This is one of my favorite soaps that we make. It just smells and looks like a trip to the beach. The first thing I did was mix my lye solution in with my oils, and I'm going to use the stick blender until I get to a very light trace. I'm going to separate a little bit off and make that the bottom part that kind of looks like sand. And I'm not going to put fragrance in the entire batch right now because I don't remember how this fragrance behaves and I didn't take good notes last time. To make this bottom part look like the sand at the beach, we're adding a little bit of brown mica and some walnut hull to give it that kind of speckly effect. I didn't add all of the brown mica because I didn't want it to be too dark. I'm going to stick blend this and add the fragrance, and I want this to be pretty thick because I want it to set up really well before I pour the next layer. I felt like this was a little bit too dark still, so I added a little bit more of the white mica. This fragrance worked really well in cold process soap, and it took a while to reach the thickness that I wanted it to be. You can see I'm testing how thick it is with the spatula right there. We usually make this soap in a 10-pound mold, but I wanted to have the sand part more of a slanted, and so we have 3 smaller molds and a new angler to put it on that you see I'm using here. I'm using a container with a nice long spout so I can make sure that this part of the soap gets into that corner and just lays nicely to look like the sand at the bottom of the ocean. I put the mold to the side and just let this set up while I worked on the next layer of the soap. I set aside a little bit of this batter so that I could make it white. My plan is to make the larger part into a blue to resemble the ocean and then do a simple in the pot swirl so that it seems like wispy with the ocean and the waves running through it. I know your time is important to you, so thanks for spending it watching this video. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button and share it with a friend. And don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this one. Also, if you'd like to see our TikTok and Instagram, the links to those are below. Remember, life is short. Use the good soap. I'm trying to get this white a little bit thicker with the stick blender because I don't want to pour it into the bowl and then it just mixes all together and makes a light blue. I want to keep the colors a little bit separate. By now, the bottom of this soap is pretty hard and I don't need a spatula to break the fall. To finish off the top of this soap, I'm just scraping out some of the leftover white from the container, and I'm going to use a wooden stick to swirl it around a little bit. After I swirl it, I'm going to take the tip of the tip and kind of pull up little pieces so that it kind of looks like waves crashing. happy with the final results of this soap. It looks exactly like I wanted it to. It took us a really long time to do a restock of this soap because my original intention was to keep this soap only in the shop in the summer times. But we really did get a lot of requests to make this soap again. Apparently, people who can't get to the beach really want to feel like they're at the beach all year long. And between the way this soap looks and smells, it really does feel like you're at the beach. Okay, maybe you're missing the sand between your toes and the sun blazing down on you, but I'd have to say this is a good second to actually being at the beach. Now it's just time to trim the edges so it feels nice and comfortable in your hand, stamp these soaps, and let them sit on the curing rack for about a month.